So this is my pull-up bar in my kitchen. It's one of the ones you just kind of hook on. It's a beginner. I would call it a beginner pull-up bar, for sure. So I'm going to try and do 6 of these in a row. I started off doing one. Again, this is a very thick band. It is literally designed like a band thick enough so that I can do pull-ups. Again, you put your foot in, bring the foot down to the ground, if you can, okay? Because I've had some people and they weren't able to bring their feet down to the ground because the band was too strong for them. So bring yourself in between the band, here, right? Now, we're going to do a thing called blow the candle. So when you're blowing the candle, you go, and you're going to tighten up your trunk, your main part of your body. You're going to make it tight here. You're going to make it broad across here. So really, think about everything here is going this way. Okay? You're going to grip. And we're going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. And just hold. And then come down. Release the band gently. And take a break. Okay? So we're going to take a break for a few minutes. And if you're wondering, that's the light off my tomato plant. It's like a grow light for my tomato plants. Like crazy purple tomatoes I grow. But during the winter or this time of year, they need their light, so yeah. Now we have the band off. And the last rep you're going to try and do. Again, we're tightening our stomach. So see it's out. We're going, blowing the candle out. And holding that tension there. And then again, we're broadening the back. Okay? So gripping. Blowing the candle out. Broadening. And just holding as best we can. And if we want, because again, we just did our nexus, so our body is going to be tired. And if we want, what we can do is, we can get a tiny stool, which I have one here in the kitchen. A tiny stool, aka the mad green stool. And we can allow that to step up onto that, hold the position as long as we can, and then slowly come out of it. Because that's going to build strength. Instead of just going, I can't do it. Let's face it, that's no good for anyone, right? Because I'm small, so let's put it that way. So we're going to go and broaden, and we're just going to hold. Ready? Set. Blow out the candle. Broaden to the back. And we're holding, and then coming down. Let me try that again. And there's no shame in this. This is just your muscles in your arms are getting used to holding your entire body weight. So this is the way it's going to go. And then come down again. Let me try one more. And it's also getting your body used to the correct, or well, I wouldn't say correct, but the optimal position, for the muscles to kind of contract and then just relax like this. Ultimately we want to start in this position and be able to go up to a chin up. But, we have to start somewhere. And again, I used to be able to do one arm pull-ups without a band before the COVID, so, COVID kind of took away a lot from a lot of us, I think. And allow yourself to drop down into the full position. And that's it. That's my pull-up exercises that I would 100% recommend for doing any any pole move basically that's anyway strength based, like Iron X's, Phoenix's, any of that kind of jazz, especially Iron X's. Need a lot of push and a lot of pull. So again, if you need the band and standing on an actual thing as well, this would look like this. Okay? So, stand onto the... And make sure you don't fall off the chair, so hold on to this while you're doing this part. Okay? Get the legs in. Bring the legs in. Okay? Now we're going to go down. And this allows you to go all the way down. And all the way back up. So. And then you have the chair to support you if you're a little bit on the smaller side like myself. Which is no shame. And out. See, can we go back up? Enough. And you can see there, it allowed me to go back up from pretty much straight arms, which is what you want. Now I can feel it here, really nicely, and a bit here, but in a nice way, not in a I'm so strained way. So I'm going to stretch out. I suggest you do the same. You don't have to, but you're going to feel it the next day, let's put it that way. And if you don't, comment down below. Tell me how you do that. So, again, this channel is very raw. It's pretty much unedited, unless I have to cut out some of my jargon. And it's something that's done from the average person kind of perspective. Not the super fit, uber, like the sculpted bodies like some kind of Greek goddesses or gods or whatever. Like, you see them and it's just like, you know, and you're in awe and you're like, no way. And one day I want to do that, which we all do, right? Let's face it, I do. But in the meantime, how do we get there? And how you get there is step by step. Step by step is the way. That's how I got to a 1-arm pull-up. You know, and being able to hold a handstand for a minute, which I still can. Up against the pole, I can still hold a 1 minute handstand without coming down and just. And it's still hard. Don't get me wrong. It's still like, you know, you're coming down, you know, but you're doing it, and that's the point. The first step is getting off the couch and doing it. The hardest part is getting off the couch. The hardest part is keeping going, keeping the motivation going. You need to stay motivated here. Half the battle. Trust me. Half the battle. Motivation is key to learning any pole move. Conditioning is key. And nutrition is key. That's why I grow my own chili babies here. You know, and plants and everything. I grow a lot of my own food.